Hey everybody, I'm back here with another review. We're going to review this Now Eau de Parfum or Rave Eau de Parfum or Rave Now Eau de Parfum. I don't know. From what I can dig up on the internet, this one is put out by Latafa, which is a clone house, typically Middle Eastern. I'm not sure exactly what they would title themselves. However, cheap, but there seems to be a lot of hits from them. So I had heard this one was a very pineapple heavy fragrance, and that intrigued me because I do love the note of pineapple. And when you hear the note pineapple, of course, everyone wants to know, does it smell like Aventus? Does it smell like Cedrat Boise? Does it clone any of these popular fragrances? Well, I've had some time with this. I've worn it a handful of times. I've sprayed it on the back of my hand many times. So I have some thoughts, I have my opinions, and we're gonna do a little bit of comparison. We're gonna talk about it, and let's just get into it. So here's the fragrance, and I really do like the bottle. I think it's fairly high quality for what you pay for this. Now, it's nothing spectacular, but as far as clone fragrances go, this one's actually really nice. It feels solid in the hand. It's got a nice rubbery texture to the front plate here, and you can see your juice level in there. You get a full 100 ml eau de parfum, and it says it's made in the UAE, so that kind of is what I expected. On the back it says Rave, on the front it says Now Eau de Parfum. The sprayer on this one is absolutely terrible. I'll just be straight up with you guys. It kind of puts out like a cone, like if you were to take a water hose with the gun attachment and put it to the cone spray where it doesn't really go out the middle, but it just is this fog that goes out. That's exactly how this thing sprays. It's horrible. But, you know, I think I paid $23 for this or something like that. However, I do see them on the United States Amazon website now for $33 with free shipping. So if you wanted just to add it to your next Prime order, that would be an option. So right off the top, I get a very strong sweet pineapple along with, I want to say like maybe a bergamot note, like something a little sharper. There's just a hint of a citrus rind in there with the pineapple, but it's a very sweet pineapple. And off the top, I kept smelling, and as it dries down, I keep getting this note too, but it's kind of like a brown sugar booziness. It's a very dark, rich note that's also very sweet, and I keep getting rum, like a brown sugared rum pineapple, and it's really pleasant. I think it does a really good job at standing out from the crowd of pineapple fragrances. Of course, there's not a lot that just feature the note of pineapple this heavily, but I'm really enjoying what I'm smelling here. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that right there, and next to compare it to, just to inform everybody, this is the original Cedrat Boise. Had this one for quite a while in my collection. And we'll go ahead and spray this on a strip. Immediately, Cedrat Boise is much fresher with a really robust woodiness that Rave Now does not have. Cedrat Boise doesn't have really that sweet pineapple note whatsoever. It's more just a sharp, powerful bergamot note. It's sweetened with a little bit of vanilla. I'm getting like a very cedar forward note profile. Of course, this is a huge compliment puller as well. It's not famous for nothing. So yeah, very good fragrance over here as well. But I would say comparing them, no, they don't smell anything alike really. Now Eau de Parfum is a much more designer pineapple. It has kind of that soft, I don't want to say Invictus, but it kind of has that soft designer fuzziness over it all. Much more, I would say this is even more easily worn by the masses than this one. This one is known as a niche fragrance that's very easy to pull off and get your mind around, but this one's even easier yet. I really do enjoy Cedrat Boise though. That's an excellent fragrance. Okay, and now I have a little 5 ml sample here of Creed Aventus. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it's not an official sample, but I got it from a sample site way back in the day. When I started getting into this world of fragrances, everybody talks about Creed Aventus, and I wanted to smell it, so I got a 5 ml sample. And I do have to say it's wonderful. It's a little bit played out for me right now, this far into my fragrance journey, as they say, but when I first smelled this, I was blown away. I did get the hype. So Creed Aventus smells like a much more fresh, airy, lemon, kind of a lemon forward Cedrat Boise. These two are much closer than this one is to either of these. Creed Aventus smells way weaker than Cedrat Boise and way weaker than Rave Now, but It's a very pleasant, fresh. Creed has this way of bringing in freshness and airiness into their fragrances that isn't very dense. It's very elegant. It's very airy, it's very transparent, it smells high quality, it smells very luxurious. So Creed Aventus, the original, I have terrible performance issues, but I can't deny that off the top here, it smells incredible because I really do like that transparency about Creed Aventus. So comparing Creed Aventus to Rave Now, yeah, Rave Now is much sweeter, much more dense, much more pineapple forward, whereas Creed Aventus is much more lemony. Hardly any pineapple once you smell it up against Now Eau de Parfum. It smells more like lemon, bergamot, and maybe orange, whereas Now Eau de Parfum is just this dense, sweet, ripe pineapple. It smells like a pineapple that's almost too ripe. Like it's kind of got that booziness to it already. And as far as performance goes on Rave Now, this is not a review on Cedrat, Boise, and Aventus. I just wanted to compare them for you. But as far as performance on this one, very good. Every time I wear it, I spray 4 or 5 sprays and I get wafts of it all day long. It lasts for a solid 8 to 10 hours on me. I'm usually, when I take my shower in the evening, I'm pretty ready to get rid of it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like I said, I really do enjoy the smell, but it's not one that changes a lot. It starts off with a lot of pineapple and then it dries down into a woody, brown sugary, vanillic kind of smell with just the hint of pineapple still. And that smell doesn't change. It just stays there forever. This one is completely lacking any floral nuances. It doesn't have any like spiciness to it. So it's very basic in its approach, but it's very mass appealing. Everybody that I've let smell this one, my wife, my brother, whoever wants to smell this one, they all really like it off the rip. So I do think it's gonna be a compliment puller. I haven't had a chance to wear it around people a lot. I usually just wear it to work, which is just me in my office. And yeah, like I said, performance is fantastic. But that's kind of all I have on this one. If you have any questions about it specifically, you can go ahead and drop me a comment. Otherwise, thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next video.